Hello, my YouTube family. Welcome to our channel. Our today's topic for debate is what are the pros and cons of cashless economy? Friends, this channel is for those people who want to improve their spoken English, who want to be a good debater, who want to be a good speaker, who want to participate in GD, group discussion. So we are going to give you some ready-made points on different topics. There are many videos which we have already made and they are available in our playlist. And there are many more videos which are coming in future for you. So let's come back to our topic, cashless economy. What are the merits and demerits? This is Prateek Sir from Best English Classes, Bikaner.
And this is Mukesh Janwa from Titanium English Classes, Udaipur.
So, sir, what are your views on cashless society?
I think it's good and it's working day by day. But I must explain what is exactly cashless economy. Actually, cashless economy is an economic system where small amount of cash is used in transactions. Cashless economy is based on transactions made by credit cards, debit cards, wallet, or other digital modes. So, of course, cashless economy is cost effective, growth friendly, business friendly, and pro financial inclusion. This is my first point.
But sir, look around you. What's happening in the world? We are under threat by China and all these hackers. Your payment information is accessible to all the businesses that you transact with and with you and your personal data. It can be vulnerable to data breaches. Just imagine, just suppose if your account is hacked into, all your savings could be drained within seconds.
You're right. Of course, when there are no precautions, it will happen. It can happen in cash also. Like if somebody has kept the cash at home and it's gone outside, the thief can steal that cash as well. So there are challenges everywhere, but I will focus on the good part, the good things of the cashless economy. See, how did this revolution came? It came by the smartphone revolution, and it has led to the emergence of e-commerce, m-commerce, and other services, including app-based cab aggregators, who encourage digital payments for use of various services. The value-added services such as cashback, bill payment facilities, loyalty points, rewards, and ease of use have resulted in surge of such digital platforms. Is it not right?
Sir, all these things they sound very beautiful, but just check the reality. Just look around you in India. What is there? Lack of adequate infrastructure and technology, limited usage of credit and debit cards, and the penetration of mobile internet is very low in rural India. After all, India is a country of villages. Our economy is totally cash dependent, sir.
It is. It is not now 100%, but it was cash dependent. That's why this revolution started, the cashless economy. So many benefits are there in cashless. The first one is a cost reduction. You know, the cashless system brings down the cost associated with the printing, storing, and transporting of the cash. How risky it is to transport the cash from one place to another place. Is it not right?
That is okay, sir, but you are only thinking about the people from the higher economic strata.
Mhm.
What about the poor, especially those who are without bank accounts? They could face difficulties paying or receiving money. And in case of emergency, like if you need to make some payment and there is some urgencies there and you have technical problems like outages and downtime, that can hinder easy access to your money. And my third point in this category, what about the older generation? What about parents and grandparents who are not comfortable with digital modes of payment?
See, the change is the need of the nature, and change is the rule of the nature. day
Okay.
by day. In our ancient time, when I'm talking about my grandparents, see, that time the value of 1 rupee was equivalent to 10,000 today. My
Mm-hmm.
grandfather always says actually because he purchased many fields in 5 rupees and 10 rupees, right?
Mm.
So that time it was not very difficult to carry the cash because there was not much, that cash was not in much amount, right?
Mm.
Second thing you told about that Indian people don't have bank account.
Yes.
So it is a slap on our Indian system actually. Saying this line is a slap to our Indian system. We call that India is going to be the Vishwa Guru, and if Indians don't have bank account, first point I must clear, gone are the days that Indian people don't have bank account. In past 7 to 8 years, there's a rapid growth in increasing the bank account of even the poor. This all
True.
amount which is being sent by the prime minister to the poor, it is coming in the bank nowadays. And that's a good part. Earlier people used to misuse, like over
Mm.
smart people, political approach back people. They used to take money, they used to steal money, they used to fix everything. But at least just because of this digital transaction, people are getting benefit. Is it not right?
That's right. I totally agree with you that because now poor people also have bank accounts. So in this time of crisis like Corona and all, now they are getting direct money in their banks. I totally agree. But what about the banks that they charge overhead fee for digital transactions?
Now, overhead fee they don't charge. See, government has kept one condition by debit card, by credit card for the poor or middle class. If somebody is doing transaction below 2,000 rupees, then there is no charge, right? So
Okay.
these type of people, like they don't require more than 2,000 people for daily uses. And other thing, the tracking spans, right? The tracking spans is really very, very useful. Spending done via mobile and computer applications can be easily tracked with a simple click. This allows users to keep a track of all their spendings and manage their budget effectively. It means it's like an e-book. We don't need to maintain our own leisure in any notebook as we used to keep earlier.
Sir, you are saying this, but that it's very easy, it's by simple click. But this thing is will only be successful when our literacy rate is 100%. But India
Hmm.
only has 74% people who are educated. What
Hmm.
about the other 25% or 26%?
See, revolution is increasing. Those who are illiterate in their family now, the son, the kids, they are literate and they are doing these transactions. In many family, the parents cannot do, but the children can do. Other things, I said there are n number of benefits of cashless economy. The biggest, why actually this revolution came, Pratik sir? Because the huge cash flow, I told the first, it's very difficult to carry the cash. Second, black money. People, especially the rich, not rich, the richest people had a much black money, and just due to this cashless economy, you know, the tax is also increasing for the government. Traders, small businesses, shopkeepers, and consumers regularly use cash as a means to avoid payment service tax, sales tax. Now it is GST. However, in a cashless economy where all transactions will be done through organized channel, through banks and financial institutions, they can be monitored by the government,
Okay.
and proper actions could be taken against evaders.
Okay. Yes, you are right. And but what about those people who can't afford smartphones? Why are you
Who
not
can't?
talking about the poor people, like those people who can't afford smartphones?
Yes. So
How can
we
they do?
see cashless in economy is not going to be the band, but we need to increase. Like we have to take up to like 50%, 60%. Big transactions can be done by the, and poor they are already using cash, right? They have both options. Cash, everybody has both options, cash as well as cashless, right? There are so many discounts offers also available on cashless economy. So
Hmm.
poor people, like everybody is not poor for entire life. His next generation is coming and they will be educated. So these people know how to take this cashback benefits. So day by day, they themselves, the government is not putting pressure on everyone that you have to do the transactions. Yeah, of course, the big transactions in registry of any land, and there are so many sectors where it is mandatory to go cashless. I mean, cash amount cannot be given, and
Very
it's
well.
good for the country also. But for the poor, I think they are not facing any type of problem. At least they can give a check. Check system is also available.
Okay. But what about people like me who are not good in managing budget? Like when you spend cash, you can actually calculate that how much you are spending. But when you spend electronics, you don't get a proper idea that how much you are spending. Like most of the time, you are overspending. It is always easy to swipe and spend rather than to calculate in hand and spend. So people
See,
overspend when they use.
no, no, it can happen in cash also, because when people have money in their pocket, automatically it depends on the nature of the people. Somebody, somebody is extravagant, somebody is spendthrift. So it depends on the nature of the people how they spend. There are people who have cash but they don't spend. There are people who have bank balance but they don't spend. So it is all about the nature and other things. The parallel economy I want to speak on. In a cashless economy, it is easier to track the black money I told and
Yes.
elicit the transaction, unlike cash-based economy in which money does not come into the banking system. In case of digital transaction, it is easy to track and monitor suspicious transactions as all the records are available with the banks. Nowadays, we often see the many rats on the politicians and some rich people. So it comes just because of these all cashless systems, like they are not aware. So it's a good for the country.
Hmm. I strongly agree on this point, but still, I believe that handing over cash is a tangible thing. But with digital payments, it may be a challenge for especially for people like me to keep a check that on how much you spend. That you will say that's your personal problem. Okay. And what about the violation of privacy?
People can call it, but see, it's endless discussion, right?
Yes.
It is endless discussion.
Right.
But why people are getting education earlier in rural area? People were not interested for education, but now slowly the kids are studying and are coming to the city. Same like that, cashless economy is slowly increasing. People are getting benefit. They don't have to go to pay bills in the offices. They can pay these all bills sitting at home. So there are benefits, although there are challenges, but slowly, by the time passes, these all challenges will be turned into the opportunities. That's the simple conclusion I have given.
Yes. I had a wonderful time discussing this topic with you, and I hope students will also get benefits from our this kind of discussion that we have, this kind of telephonic conversation. Because you are in Udaipur, I'm in sorry, yes, you are in Udaipur, I'm in Bikaner. It's not possible to meet. We are maintaining social distancing here and benefiting our students with our conversation. It was a healthy discussion with you, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
Even students can write their views in
Yes,
comment box if they
yes,
want to discuss.
yes. Yes, we would
Okay.
love to know that what are your views? What are the views of our audience? What do you think? Cashless economy is good or bad? Please write down in comment box and let us know. We would love to read that out. And stay connected with us. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe our channel and hit the like button if you liked it. अगर आप अभी तक सुन रहे हैं तो you must have liked it. And if you dislike, you can dislike it. But do give your feedback. Thank you so much.
Thank you.